I will never forget the scream. That afternoon, people said it was not the voice of a man anymore. It was animal-like, sharp, and full of something we couldn't explain. And it came from the big house at the center of Ikot Nkim, the very house where everyone had gathered to see the son that had returned home with a convoy. This is a story of a young man called Efong in Ikot Nkim. Ikot Nkim is a small community in Akwa Ibom. People there believe strongly in their god, Azian Dap. Unlike other places where you hear stories of blood sacrifices, Azian Dap does not want that. The elders always warn, no human blood, no money ritual. Anybody who tries will suffer. Some die suddenly, others lose their mind. And once it happens, there is no turning back. Everyone in the community knows the story of old men who became mad after trying things from outside. People still point at the trees where some of them wandered until they died. So we grew up knowing don't test Azian Dap. 6 months ago, a young man called Efong left Ikot Nkim. He was not poor, but not rich either. He used to hustle in the streets of Uyo and Lagos, doing small jobs, moving from one business to another. Nobody in the village expected much from him. He was just another young man trying his luck in the city. But then, one Saturday, Efong came back, not like the same boy we saw leave. He came in a convoy of shiny black cars, with escorts. People said they counted 5 jeeps. His clothes were designer. He threw money in the air as children ran after it. He looked powerful, different, untouchable. The whole village came out to watch. Women whispered, men shook their heads. Some smiled, saying, at least he remembered home. Others were suspicious, because how could someone who left only 6 months ago suddenly return like a king? At first, his family was happy. His mother danced, his brothers rushed to touch the cars. But then the elders arrived, and that was when things changed. One of the elders, an old man with white hair, stood apart and stared at Efong for a long time. He asked him, son, where did you get this wealth so fast? Efong laughed and waved his hands. He said he had made it through business. He did not give details. He only said Lagos was good to him. The elder shook his head slowly. Be careful. This land does not accept money soaked in blood. Efong frowned and looked away. He refused to kneel before the shrine of Azian Dap when the elders asked him to. He said, those old things don't matter to me anymore. That was the first sign. By evening, people said they saw him sweating even though the weather was not hot. He kept scratching his arms and looking around as if he was hearing voices. His mother said maybe he was tired from the journey. But the truth was already showing. When night came, the scream tore through the whole village. Efong was running through the compound naked. His eyes were wide, his mouth foaming. He shouted things no one understood, mixing Yoruba, English, and strange words. Some said he was calling names of people. Others said he was begging something invisible to leave him alone. The same family that danced in the morning was now chasing him with ropes, trying to tie him down so he would not harm himself. But the elders did not join them. They just stood far away and shook their heads. They already knew. By dawn, his family tried to keep him inside. They locked him in a room, but Efong broke the door and ran into the street. People followed. Children cried. Women closed their doors. The convoy of cars that brought him stood silent, useless, like a forgotten dream. Later, word spread that the family refused to accept him back. They said they could not keep someone who had challenged the god of the land. They believed his wealth was from sacrifice, and Azian Dap had punished him. From that day, the cars rotted in the sun. Nobody touched them. The drivers that came with him vanished before morning, as if they were never real. Efong himself was last seen wandering near the forest edge, naked, laughing at nothing. They said Azian Dap had claimed his mind. Till today, when people in Ikot Nkim tell the story, they always end with one line. If you try to bring blood money into this land, the god will strip you bare. And when the children ask about the man who came home rich and ran mad the same day, we just point at the abandoned jeeps, now covered with weeds, and we say, that is what happens when you forget who guards this land. Moral lessons. It's absolutely crucial to seek inquiries about your family lineage and close-knit community's historical past, as this can effectively assist you in avoiding the mistakes made by Efong. We hope you enjoyed this powerful story. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Your feedback means the world to us. Another inspiring and interesting story is coming your way in few days, so make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification button to be the first to watch when we upload. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and share to your family and friends. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you.